going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Moffitt. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So USC's offense comes on the field to open this game. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Offense in a split backfield now. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Ramos. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Dump off caught by the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So Tennessee's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Testing the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Pitches to the back. He shreds the tackle. Gets into space. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Buying time, moving to his left. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the Volunteers line it up with first and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. That kind of execution of the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Running back with the football. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
The Trojans will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action here on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Volunteers are in the red zone now. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Okay, it's third down after that run. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades. when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That's caught. It's Jordan. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
He'll take a deep shot. Makes the grab down to the 15-yard line. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moffitt. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Breaking free at the 35. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense going with the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, SC. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Off the play fake on first down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield. And he's got it. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Let's it fly to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. The timeout is called. It talks strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
But this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz.
Flip it, ready, go!
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty, potentially a monumental call in this game. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That's gonna do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
On the double.
The game makes it second and medium.
Jackrabbit.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Just past the 30. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. The ball's come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Volunteers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession?
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Gets some space around the 30. He picks up the first down before they get into the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring it down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Trojans pick up enough to get a first down there. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose, just trucks through the defender. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Reload. Roll it, roll it.
And now they run the draw play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Trojans are going to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Quick throw to the left side, all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Boom. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Holding.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
42 Spider.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And now from the pistol formation. It's a quarterback keeper. As the first down is still going. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And this one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39, and it'll be first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Vols. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Personal foul.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Moffitt. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Cricket.
Ball handed off. Great cut there. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And the same runner's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here.
Clear. Here we go.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
325. Hey.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Tight end goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern with this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
And the Vols offense is on the move now.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly,
and he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Looking to chuck it again. He's escaping the pocket now. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is no good. Wow. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And he'll set up. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Now it's 2nd down here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff as he tries. Here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll be brought down. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. QB decides to keep it here. Making people miss. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. No shot to bring him down. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.